Hey, Michiana, thanks for stopping by again. If you read my article this month, and those of you that didn't really should, you'll know that I was talking about ways to ditch a bad first date. There are lots of ways to get out of a bad date once you're already on it, and if you're interested in those, then you should do what I just told you to and read my damn article. There are also lots of ways to ruin a first date right from the get-go. Actions speak louder than words, and clothing often speaks louder than actions, especially when you're trying to make a first impression. So if you're really trying to ditch this date right from the start, I suggest that you show up in clothing that's wildly inappropriate for whatever it is that you're actually supposed to be doing. Here are some examples. Dress for the wrong weather. You can show off your Victorian side and keep as much skin as possible under wraps. You don't have to worry so much about skin cancer, plus you're still leaving a lot to the imagination. After all, nothing says sexy like wearing a turtleneck in the middle of summer. Dress for the wrong activity. If you're going on an outdoorsy type date full of hiking and other strenuous stuff, be sure to wear your best little black dress and a pair of heels. The higher the heel, the better. You can also turn this one around and wear your best hiking duds to a dinner at a fine restaurant. The look on the hostess's face when you ask where you can hang your cargo jacket will only make the dining experience better. Dress as though you don't want to be seen. With scarf on your head and sunglasses on your face, people will either think that you're doing your best Jackie O impression or you're really embarrassed to be seen with your date. Your date will probably think that too, and while that won't earn you any bonus points there, it's what you're aiming for, so it still all works out in the end. Also, the sunglasses make an even bigger impression when they're worn all night long. Dress in clothes that are too big or clearly not even yours. This will send warning signals to your date because you either obviously don't know how to dress yourself, or you're living with and or borrowing clothes from a big giant man who may or may not be happy with the fact that you're out on a date. Plus, these pants aren't going to be flattering my ass anytime soon. You can dress in something that just doesn't plain make any sense, like wearing a homemade name tag. Now, your date might initially think that that's there just to help him locate you in a crowded bar, but when you don't take it off or even acknowledge its presence, you might cause some confusion. Or you could wear multiple name tags from all of your former jobs along with your homemade one, not give a reason why, and really confuse the hell out of your date. Some other things that you can wear that might make your date rethink your evening plans include an old prom dress, a Unabomber hoodie, your pajamas, a Halloween mask, or really any mask in general, or your grandmother's wedding dress. Now, if you go with the wedding dress, be sure to tell your date about how anyone in your family that's ever worn that dress on a first date has wound up married within just a few months. First impressions really are everything, and if you show up wearing any of these get-ups, you're bound to give your date a night they'll never forget. Although hopefully, they're gonna try.